So just for a moment, whilst people are coming into the room, let's just come together and kind of just come into the room and take a deep breath before we start this whole beautiful evening. Really get yourself comfortable. So tonight, Daniel woke up with the word wonder going around in his head this morning. And
he wondered what that was about.
and
he got a great answer.
Mm-hmm. So tonight we're going to do this. When you come in, if you could make sure that you are muted, that would be really fantastic so that we don't have any funny sounds in the background, and we'll get rid of that. Great. And Daniel, I'm going to hand it over to you because this has really been something that he has wanted to talk about.
Wonder is high frequency thinking. Here's an example of wonder penned by the enlightened English Renaissance poet William Blake. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. In a high-frequency enlightenment state, experiences like this are normal. The medieval philosopher St. Augustine said, "Men go abroad to wonder at the heights of mountains, at the huge waves of the sea, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motions of the stars. And they pass by themselves without wondering." How often do we miss entirely the wonder of who we really are, our true self? Tonight, we want to experience the high frequency state of wonder.
By the way, the reason why we miss this pearl of great price that is who we are is because the ego mind has hijacked us, and it's hijacked us via the unconscious mind. And so we've got so many programs. We had the most brilliant group coaching this afternoon, and you know, one of the programs that keeps coming up over and over again, year after year after year, no matter how many thousands of people that we have worked with from however many countries, this one program is very sticky. In other words, it sticks, and there's a lot of stories around it as to why it sticks. And one of them is, I don't love myself. And it is absolutely incredible when we see you the way we see you, when we know the truth of who we are and who God is, what source is. It's just incredible to think that the ego mind has hijacked our stories to cover up this magnificence that we are by thinking that we don't deserve love. And of course, if you don't deserve love, then there's a complex layer of things that happen in your life. One is your love relationships are sabotaged over and over again. You don't have sex very often because you don't deserve love, so therefore you don't have a partner. You don't deserve to even, pleasure yourself because you don't deserve love. I mean, these all came up today in our group coaching. So not deserving love is such an incredibly destructive story. And tonight, we're absolutely going to go into the wonder of who we are and all that is. And I am going to do another correction for understanding the wonder of loving yourself, of understanding of how incredibly magnificent you are. And in that moment, how incredibly wondrous love is when your ego mind absolutely sits and stays and no longer creates a story or another story around your value and your worth. Are you ready to go into the wonder of who you are. And I want to thank you, Daniel, because as I started talking about wonder, I went, yeah, I think you're right. I think that was divine inspiration this morning. You're just going to get this, you're going to get this high frequency meditation regardless of where you are and what you're doing. We set the energy before we came on, and we have already called in the divine beings and the angelic realm who work with us and who work with you to be with us so that tonight we can all expect miracles. If you've got somewhere in your body or even in your emotional body that has been upsetting you or is a challenge, please use this next 20 minutes to allow this energy to move into the energy field that has been disrupting your perfect health so that we can delete it out of your system and bring your body back into its original divine blueprint. So please expect miracles. And closing your eyes. As you close your eyes, you are cutting off any outside stimulus, allowing you to go deeper and deeper within you. Taking a deep breath in and letting it go in your own time. Letting it go. Another deep breath, breathing in and letting it go. One more deep breath. Holding it and then letting it go. And with every breath you take and sound you hear, allowing yourself to go down, 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 deeper and deeper into the wonder of relaxation. Letting go of all of the stories, the challenges, even the pain and the isolation that you might be feeling now, just letting it go as you sit in this room with your soul family, surrounded by this high frequency energy that is love. And becoming aware of your body, just heavy in the chair, on the sofa, in your bed. Allowing the body just to sink down, going deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. Moving your awareness to those huge shoulders. Let them drop, just let them drop. And your neck, relax. Relax your neck, your jaw. And allow those tiny little muscles around your eyes to soften and relax. Feeling so good. Continuing to breathe deeply. And as you do, breathe in the love that we have created. Breathing out the love. Breathing in the love and breathing out. Now, using your imagination, imagine a doorway, and you know your true self has already explained to you that in order for you to experience the wonder and the joy of who you are, you must first go into your heart center. And so this doorway is the doorway that opens up into the energetic center of your being. Where the wisdom of your heart merges with the wisdom of your brain. where your true self floods the brain and the heart to come into total coherence. When I count to 3, this doorway is going to allow you to walk through it. And you will be walking into the most incredible energy field that you have ever experienced. You'll be walking into a world of wonder and joy. And there's only one prerequisite. This doorway will only allow you to pass through if you're prepared to go in with a beginner's mind of not knowing, a child's mind full of joy and curiosity of what is it you're going to discover. Surrender to not knowing what the experience will be. And allowing the divine guidance of your true self to unfold the wonder within you. I'm going to count to 3, and you will be allowed to access this incredible place within your heart center. 1, taking a deep breath. And 2, and feeling this sense of excitement as you realize you're about to walk through this doorway into your heart center. And 3, moving into the energetic space that is your heart center. And as you look around you, you realize that you have entered a world where the flowers grow in the most vibrant colors, where the trees are lush and green and sway in this very warm breeze, where the water is crystal clear and the tiny animals are all curious about you, where the elementals, the fairies, are lights in the trees. They flit around you and you're in total awe and wonder of these incredible light elemental beings who are whispering in your ear, "We love you. We love you. Have you come here to play with us?" And this sense of joy fills your whole beingness. You continue to walk through this incredible garden, this place in nature that you have never visited before. Lights light up under your feet. Birds sing in songs that you have never heard. As you look around you, it's a feast. And the joy begins to build up in your whole beingness, every cell. Everywhere you look, there's something new to see. What is it that you are seeing in the wonder of your heart center? What do your flowers look like, your trees, the river or the lake, the mountains? What color are your fairy lights? And you see these divine white light beings walking through the trees, side by side, and you feel safe and secure. You realize you have never been judged in this place. This is that sacred place deep within you, where love has no limits. Even your mind cannot limit the love within this place. Take a moment, look around you. Look with the eyes of a child who's never seen anything so brilliant. And remember, this is you. all of the people and the pets that you have ever loved. They're all there. They've all come to greet you and meet you. For nothing ever dies, energy lives on to forever. And the fairies, the angels continue to whisper in your ear, we love you. You are loved. You are a perfect divine being. Remember now. Continuing to breathe deeply, and you look up into the sky. And there soars a huge eagle. And this eagle signifies messages from God, from Source. And this incredible bird flies down and lands in front of you and looks you in the eye. And you see and feel the wonder of this huge eagle that has arrived from the world of spirit to give you a message directly from Source. Listen closely to the message that your eagle has brought forward for you. Could it be that your eagle is asking you to remember? To remember that you have never left the heart of love, the heart of God. That you have been created in oneness and in the unity of all that is. You are part of that perfection. No matter what stories you have been telling yourself, remember that they are not true. That which is true is that which uplifts you, supports your health, your well-being, mental clarity, connection to Source. Only love is the truth. And you look around you and all of the animals, the angels and divine beings who walk within your heart center are giving you the same message. And they look you in the eye and they say to you, we will continue to give you this message until you are living it. And in this deep and wondrous, joyous place, you realize that the emotions of past trauma and pain have now been dissolved. As you scan your body, as you're moving through your heart center, you realize that pure white light has completely dissolved any dark energy fields, any thoughts or ideas or programs that haven't served you and never will. That this pristine white light that is your true self, that exists deep within you as you, is clearing out the dross, clearing out the cells, the fungus, all of the viruses, the cancers, the judgments, all being cleared out and down as you walk through the wonder of your heart. Your body regenerating, rejuvenating, strengthening, and renewing with this healing and energy activation in the wonder of your heart. And as you sit there now in the wonder of your heart, just imagine that we have our hands on the top of your head. These white light energy hands, just activating and transmitting this source energy. Allowing the brain to function in full coherence. Allowing your intuition and creativity to be tapped in, tuned up at full strength. Deleting out of the brain structure all of the past habits and addictions. Being replaced with a curiosity and wonder of that which lives deep within you as you. You are a high frequency being. You are perfect beyond belief. No matter what you have said or done, you still deserve love and support and an abundance of every good thing. rejoicing in the magnificence of who you are, in that delicious body that you find yourself within. Feeling so good. Know the truth of who you are, that this is where you live, in the heart of God, which is your heart. And as you come back into full waking consciousness, and you stretch out that magnificent body, just stretching it out. Allowing yourself in your own time, very slowly. Just slowly, allowing yourself to come back into the room. Feeling the joy of having explored the wonder of who you are. Coming back, coming back. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Just letting go. And when you're ready, you stretched out and opened your eyes and brought your body back into the room with us. If you'd like to unmute yourself and let us know what it was like being in the wonder of your heart. And of course, we can see in the chat too.
I would love to share.
Right.
This is Prima.
Hi, Prima.
Hey. This was so amazing because I felt like in a really nice way, I could kind of shed some of these monk dreams that I had of taking, a vow of celibacy and just living without so many things. And it was hard for me to make that shift, but being in this program has really helped me lovingly make that shift and just realize that everything's in my heart anyway. So I can live in abundance with love and all these other things and still high frequency being.
You can be in that delicious, wondrous body that is no longer a monk.
Yay!
Exactly. And Shari said, thank you for the most gorgeous meditation. I felt Gabriel's trumpet and was it Sandalphon very strongly. Rainbow Jewels, oh, I love So Magical. Christine, she always feels peaceful and grounded with what's happening around her. Trish says it's beautiful. She feels really light. Anybody actually see these fairies or the angels or use your imagination?
Yeah.
I felt like a giddy child. Yes.
Yeah.
Marty, who was that? Who said yes?
Yeah, I saw the fairies.
Yes, great. That's fantastic, Trish. I
actually write fairy books.
Oh, do you?
And I felt them all around me. That's my first book.
Oh, beautiful, sweetheart. Wonderful. You should write the name of it in the chat.
Yeah, well,
Danila said, yes, so we can get it. Danila said she loved the garden and the eagle. Yes, how many of you, angels everywhere, Shari? Yeah. How many of you understood that the eagle is the messenger from God? Did your eagle give you a message? Yes, Chris is nodding. Yes, your eagle gave you a message.
Yeah, love.
Great. Love. Yeah, fantastic. This is beautiful. I'm so glad. And honestly, when Daniel came up with the word wonder this morning, I thought, wow, how do you create a meditation around that? And of course, really that I don't have to create a meditation around anything, do I? I just have to get out of the way. And by the way, I have been in a place in New Zealand many years ago, about 25 years ago, where it was very similar to what I was describing to you, with a stream, and in the trees I could actually see hot pink and blue lights flicking.
Oh.
This is in pure daylight, by the way. And I looked up at them. I thought, oh my God, they are fairies. And the man I was with said,
Oh.
yeah, it was his land. He said, yes, they are. They're always here. And so, yeah, I wasn't making that up. That was the wonder. Anybody else like to share anything? Andrew, thank you very much. That was great meditation. Thanks, Andrew. Nancy, most wondrous meditation. Open channels of light and love. Yes, Nancy, that's what it's meant to do.
That's because that's who you are.
Marie, absolutely deep and sweet. She saw waves of light flowing around and saw what appeared to be a rose petal swirling, beautiful. Trish, my book is Sarah's Adventures, The Special Tree and Its Secrets. Wow. And I saw the fairies in the tree. Well, I obviously have to get a copy of that book. Trish.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the second one's coming out soon, any day.
Great. Well, you'll have to tell us about that one next Friday.
Okay,
So
thank you.
everyone for being here. We just love that we get to be with you on Friday night and start the weekend off like this. Chris, I just love seeing your face. And Chris, I want to say the two of us are just so excited that you're joining our Abundant Soul, our Unstoppable
Yay.
program.
I'm excited too.
Oh my goodness. Chris has already signed up to join our Unstoppable Life program in August, which is 21 days. And yeah, yes. And super, super excited, sweetheart, for you. Thank you. That gave us a real boost that you did that, by the way. You know why, don't you? Yeah. Anybody else want to put your hand up and say anything? Or you're okay? Great. We love you. So wonderful. And we will see you Friday night.
Sandra, this is Vijaya from India.
Yes. How are you, darling?
Yeah, I'm good. Completely overwhelmed with the meditation. I would say that it arrived on time. When you said love you, I felt ecstasy. It was so much powerful and very healing. Thank you so much, Sandra. It was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Darling, what you're feeling now is exactly was our mission and purpose for doing this, that you would feel loved. How many of you actually realize that you are loved and that you deserve love?
Yeah.
Would all of you please put up your hand? Which yes. Good. Great. Yeah, this is very important that you know this. If nothing, hi, Joan, if nothing else, you need to understand that truth, that this is who you are and that you are loved. The minute you get that, a lot of the sabotage programs, a lot of things are going to stop dropping away in your life. And I know that this is just a meditation, but we start teaching straight away. So, okay. So please, thank you so much for sharing that, sweetheart. Really,
Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you, Sandra.
Sweet.
Can I just say, I found this week was such a challenging week with everything that's going on because we're in lockdown again. And there was a lot of personal stuff with myself that was coming up. I'd heard a lot of graphic things and I really needed to lighten up today.
Yes.
And I just came back to my love and I felt the higher being saying to me, Trish, this is what it's all about.
That's right, darling.
The love.
That's why we meet like this, because we've now
I feel so
created
lighter.
a field of love that is
Thank
really
you.
helping to uplift the world. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Christine Miskina said, I didn't know I was loved until she met us. I am so glad that you met us, Christine, that we met you. Sweet. She saw intense violet lights. Yeah. Reconnected with Archangel Michael again. And it was nice to converse with Jesus. He keeps popping up to me now. Of course he does, darling. You're in the Jesus energy field here. This is what it is. Yeah. All right. We love you. We could keep you here all night, and I know we're not allowed to. Patty waving goodbye. Thank you. Bye, Dave. Richard.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And thank you to all the people from Singapore and India and Malaysia. And great to see you here.
And
Namaste.
Australia.
And Australia. Love you. Love you.
Bye, everyone. Much love.
Bye.